Attention gamers. League of Legends is quickly becoming the villain of the online gaming space. It's hard to pinpoint if having a game mode that is so repetitive with a ranking system that's punishing breeds a combination of boredom and toxicity and results in the community of the game actively driving each other away, or if it's the kernel-level malware they are forcing their player base's PCs to deep-throat, or the attempts to remove any free perks to play their game by trying to slurp every possible profit from the tit of their users. But the bottom line is they definitely aren't being praised for their recent decisions. So today I figured I would compare League of Legends to other games in the industry to see if we are all just whining about nothing or if other companies actually treat its players better. But I couldn't compare it to Fortnite, as comparing a company who regularly collaborated with celebrities and big brands while always changing the game to keep it fresh with actual value-added battle passes seems unfair, and Minecraft and Roblox are kind of playing in a different league. The obvious choice would be to compare it to Dota, but then I figured what would be both eye-opening and embarrassing would be to make a legitimate comparison between League of Legends, and potentially the biggest meme of the gaming industry, Raid Shadow Legends. So today I will compare the two across a variety of areas to provide some humiliating perspective. Let's start with how each game rewards its players for simply playing their game. League of Legends offers next to nothing outside of the increase of a meaningless number called LP that has become diluted due to the amount of smurfs and account buying that has taken over ranked lobbies. If you lose, it's even worse, as you gain nothing for your time, and while Hextech chests were once a way to reward its pissed off player base, you can already tell Riot is brainstorming daily on ways to remove them for good without their community full-blown unionizing and starting a rift revolution like they did the last time Riot tried to take them away. Comparing this to Raid, which, keep in mind, was regarded by the internet as a total meme of a game, let's take a look at what rewards the game offers its players simply by playing it. There is probably more that I'm missing, but I know that just by opening the app each day they give you a small gift. Then right now they are offering their players a legendary champ Sun Wukong by typing in promo code Monkey King, and they are also running just a random ass event where anyone opening their game for 7 days before the end of March can get another free champ, Alice. So just to get this straight, the meme of the gaming industry offers numerous rewards to its player base for logging in, but the League of Legends, the Goliath of the MOBA industry, gives you nothing but dry dick and a buggy client. Moving to the next topic, new player friendliness. We all know that playing a game that's popular is just more fun, and a game's ability to appeal to new players is key to keeping a healthy player count. I've been sponsored enough by Raid to know that they are always incentivizing new players to give their game a try. Literally, to prove this, I asked them for a link to give my viewers, and they said sure, if they try the game with that link we will give them $60 worth of in-game goodies, with the main attraction being an epic hero Zargala to kickstart the early game.
Holy crap!
Comparing this to League, there's absolutely zero incentive for new players to start playing. Maybe they watched Arcane and want to try the game it's based on, only to play some 2-bit tutorial before being thrown into the deep end full of douchebags flaming them in chat. Zero rewards and zero incentives, which means zero new players. Looking at the graphics, I would argue that both companies do a dank job of this. It's hard to believe Raid is a mobile game sometime, and I often stare in admiration at War Maiden and her cutting-edge graphics, but to Riot's credit, their art team is definitely the knees of the bees. With that said, Riot seems to love laying off its artists, which is moving the later skins towards generic cookie-cutter overpriced bullshit. The next topic to compare the two is around specific events and game modes. The closest thing to an event for Riot is that during Worlds they will throw a pimple dick decal somewhere on the map, but that's about it. Does anyone remember the old winter map? That shit actually made me feel cozy during Christmas time, and some of my best memories in this game when it felt like they cared were on that map. Then there was Twisted Tree Line, which unironically was my favorite game mode to play with my buddies because it was low-key and an easy way to chill and try out wild off-meta strategies. But Riot cut out both of those things, as I can only assume because they weren't making the company money. In comparison to, again, the game that the whole internet shit talks, we see it always coming out with season-themed characters to try and make the holidays feel cozy for its audience. I'm pretty sure new Halloween and Christmas-themed champs come out every year, but then there's a constant stream of new events, I mentioned the login reward of Alice before, but as an example of an event going on right now, they're offering players the ability to unlock 5 temporary legendary champs in addition to Alice, plus something called a 2-star perfect soul, which to be frank I don't know what that is, but I do know it's a benefit to the players just by participating in an event, a drastic comparison to League, who so far is getting beat in every category on paper by literally Raid Shadow Legends. Next, let's look at the sense of community on each game. League is destined to lose this one, I'm sorry, but I rarely go a day on that game without being told to harm myself IRL, but I guess the one thing they have going for them is clan tags and rewards for your clan. Psych, they removed the 2 because it didn't have a profit generating effect for their company. Comparing this to the Raidy Shady, there's general chats that make it feel like an MMO, but also incentives for collaboration like clans. I created one just to see and immediately filled it with people who are now helping unlock rewards for me and the clan. Hey, you know the fiasco around Hextech chests this last month? The idea that players can earn fun RNG-filled rewards to unbox, but then Riot started acting like this is such a unique privilege for its unworthy players, as if no other game is offering such generosity? Well, Raid Shadow Legends, the game that people flame, constantly offers that system through shards. Look how many I have on my account, and I can ride just that same dopamine from unboxing them. Here, look, I'll open one of the rarest kinds to reveal what I got. Knave of Hearts is literally rare as shit. It's one of the best tanks in the game, legendary quality, and for the non-raid players, just by having this guy in your roster increases the health of every other champ you have by 30%, but you don't see raid trying to take this feature away because I'm digging over their profit by getting something like this for free. From a content creator perspective, let's do a quick review. I've made over 500 videos on League of Legends and they never sponsored anything of mine or allowed me to join their affiliate program, whereas I've literally been supported by Raid for more money than I've made in 5 years of making 2 League videos a week, which tells me one company actually understands that content creators are their best source of marketing and rewards them. I read comments about people not liking Raid as a company, but that argument doesn't really stand if we are talking about Tencent and Vanguard being forced down its players' throats. Let's look at which game respects your time more, League of Legends or the supposed mobile gacha game. Well, in 10 years of playing League I am worse ranked than I've ever been, with nothing else to show, and the average gaming session consists of at least 10 minutes just getting into a match before I even get to play the game. Raid offers ways to level up collections even when you are AFK and the app isn't open. It offers ways to speed up gameplay so you aren't monotonously wasting time doing the same boring shit you do every game. And it makes sure that every minute you are playing the game, even if you are getting shit on, you are earning some level of progression for your account. I know this sounds like I'm glazing Raid here, but I'm just trying to show you the basic features that modern day games, even the ones that you all would say are at the bottom of your list, give to its players, while Riot provides literally none of them. One last example to drive this point home. Raid is turning 6 years old this month, so what are they doing? They are giving new users the new legendary Void Gaelic champ for free with no strings attached, just by using promo code Supreme6. Riot would be like, hey, it's my birthday, maybe my players should be giving me something because that's more sustainable. Anyways, I know this whole video probably felt like an ad for Raid, and if I'm being honest, it was because when I told Raid I would be making it, they literally said they would sponsor me as a thanks, literally for just talking about their game, which is something I wish Riot would consider doing with its creators sometime. So yeah, please thank that behavior by using my link below to get all the rewards I mentioned earlier. But I also hope that such a drastic comparison here is also enough for you to open your eyes to how little League of Legends cares about you as a player, and to be open-minded to trying other games, even if they are known as a meme, to see what it feels like to actually be rewarded by a company for the time and money you are spending on their game. And if you do play Raid, let me know what other areas it unironically shits on League, because the whole thing is embarrassingly humorous to me. Rav out.